Okay, so good evening. Today we're here because we're going to address some concerning revelations that we've made about the group operating under the name Lynchburg Better Together. This organization appears to be led by Megan Huffman and claims to support the Democratic candidates for Lynchburg City Council. However, investigations that we've done have shown that this group may not be just what it seems. Lynchburg Better Together recently had a Facebook post claiming to have raised $80,000 for their candidates, which has since been deleted, yet they've never filed a political action committee or PAC with the Virginia Department of Elections. And this failure to comply with basic campaign finance laws raised some serious questions for us about the transparency and their legalities. So we have a few questions. Who donated that $80,000? Where's the money going, and how's it being spent? Because none of that, if they are not listed as a PAC, there are no records showing that. Additionally, it's been discovered that the yard signs, the small ones, the big ones, all the yard signs for the Democrat candidates in this election display disclaimers claiming that they were paid for by Lynchburg Better Together. However, there's no record of the expenditures being reported by this PAC, or has any Democrat candidate reported receiving in-kind contributions for these signs. The same issues exist with the large road signs, their billboards, and even their website, all of which have similar disclaimers but lack proper financial reporting. So we ask, where is the money coming from, and why is it not being disclosed in accordance with the Virginia law? It appears that Lynchburg Better Together is affiliated with another organization that's known as Rural Ground Game. Rural Ground Game is an organization that's known to ties with national dark money groups. One of the primary funders of Lynchburg's Rural Ground Game is the 1630 Fund. And if you're not familiar with the 1630 Fund, it is a well-known player in dark money networks. According to Politico and NBC News, the 1630 Fund is closely tied to Arabella Advisors, and they are a consulting firm that helps to manage dark money for liberal causes. The 1630 Fund injected actually hundreds of millions of dollars into elections across the country, including $196 million in secret donations during the 2022 election cycle alone. They have also been linked to donors such as Michael Bloomberg and George Soros, and other prominent figures who use untraceable cash to influence political outcomes. So how much of this outside money is being used to influence our little Lynchburg local elections, and why? Why does a national network of this size and this magnitude, why are they so interested in our city's leadership? As Lynchburg residents, we must demand answers. There isn't a question, this is not a question of campaign finance laws. It's about understanding the true motivations behind the funding of our local elections. Are these groups truly invested in Lynchburg and our communities, or are they just trying to push an outside agenda? We are planning to report the campaign violations to the State Board of Elections and the proper authorities. Each contribution to Lynchburg Better Together that was not reported should be treated as an individual campaign finance violation. Additionally, each sign that is displayed with an improper disclaimer needs to be reported as an individual campaign finance violation for both the candidate committee and whoever is operating Lynchburg Better Together, which we presume by the picture that was posted previously is Megan Huffman. I hope you agree with me when I say that Lynchburg is not for sale. And we will not stand by while our democratic process is being compromised by an outside influences and dark money organized by Boonesboro liberal elites to try to ensure that Lynchburg is bought together, not just better together, right? We call on Megan Huffman, the Lynchburg Better Together, and the Democrat candidates to provide transparency by filing the required disclosures and complying with Virginia's campaign finance laws. Lynchburg deserves leaders who are accountable to the people and not to outside special interest groups. Our city's future should not be determined by hidden donors from across the country. So I've already provided these two with copies of the improper disclosures and a written summary of the dark money scheme that we must stop from interfering in our local elections.